erupts in mass pro-Palestine demonstration. Reading in Italy, a resilient passion despite challenges. Capri and Amalfi from the winter silence. Good morning. Welcome to a new edition of Zeta TG. I am Rosita Laudano. Thousands of protesters flooded the streets of Rome, uniting pro-Palestinian movements, student organizations and labor unions in a powerful demonstration. Alessandra Coffa and Lisa D'Uso were there.
Thousands flowed the streets of Rome, asking for a free Palestine. Pro-Palestinian movements, student organizations, and labor unions gathered in protest together. Demonstrators rallied against the Italian government, accused of a collaboration with Israel. Chorus, music, and smoke bombs accompanied the request for a right peace. Anger towards the Israeli President Netanyahu showed with banners calling for his imprisonment.
It is important to denounce genocide, to talk about genocide. I'm so happy to see so many people. It is something incredible.
I'm here today protesting against the deafening silence of our institutions, against the full-blown genocide. I'm asking to stop the weapons and to stop the genocide, and to take a stand against the Israeli government.
It is time for Italy to take a clear stance on foreign policy and clearly on domestic policy.
Change can only come if it comes from the Italian people. It will never happen if we wait for it from above.
Protesters hold signs condemning Prime Minister Meloni, while a donkey is used as a symbol tied to University Minister Anna Maria Bernini.
We don't expect anything from governments, neither European nor Arab.
South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol declared martial law in a late-night address, instantly sparking political tension. In the early morning hours, at 4:30 a.m., the government cabinet officially revoked the measure, concluding one of the most tumultuous nights in recent South Korean history. Significant political tension is mounting against the president following widespread demonstration by unions in Seoul. An impeachment vote against Yoon is expected by the end of this week. A new demoscopic survey reveals a widening communication gap between teenagers and adults in Italy. Let's hear more from the data world with Giulia Tommasi.
Adults continue to misunderstand teenagers according to a survey by Coni Bambini and the Demopolis Institute. Last year, 54% of teenagers felt that adults didn't understand them. This year, the figure has increased to 58%. But what do adults not understand according to teenagers? They do not recognize that adolescents live in a different period, nor do they understand their thoughts and ideas, their priorities, or their relationships with the internet. The topic of social media and the internet generates a new generational gap. While 84% of parents view the use of internet, smartphones and tablets as a dangerous addiction, only 22% of teenagers believe it is a risk.
While Italy has one of the lowest rates of readers in the European Union, a new bookstore in Rome challenges the trend. Gizem Daber.
Italy has one of the lowest rates of readers in the European Union, with 35.4% in 2022, according to the Statistical Office of the European Union. But there are still people who open bookstores in Italy, like Shell in Rome, which was inaugurated on November 6th. Why open a bookstore in Rome?
I always find this question a little bit awkward, because nobody asks a person who opens, without saying anything bad, a clothing store or another kind of store, why did you open?
450 bookstores are at risk, according to the Confesercenti's Italian bookseller syndicate of Rome and Lazio.
Definitely, this place was designed to foster and increase the sense of community of the people who live around here and not only.
Shell is more than a bookstore. It's a polyfunctional place, bistro, conference hall, and architect's studio.
There is a big discussion about the fact that there are Kindles now, podcasts, so books are not read, but listened to as well. I think these different things don't have to be one against the other.
A 2022 study by the Italian Institute of Statistics shows audio storytelling is increasingly complementing print media.
In the ashed winter months, Capri and the Amalfi Coast shed their summer skin, transforming from a vibrant tourist playground to a canvas of serene beauty. Maria Elena Rodriguez tells us more about it.
The beautiful sceneries of Capri and the Amalfi Coast as a whole, ever so busy in summer, packed with boats, tourists and activities, undergo a remarkable transformation in winter. The once bustling streets fall silent. It's a stark contrast to the image that most people have of these iconic destinations. And for those who venture here in winter, it's a revelation that challenges everything you thought you knew about these renowned destinations.
We came here to celebrate our 14 years together. We prefer it when it's empty because otherwise it's too crowded, you know, and too touristy. And now we came just enjoy, everything for ourselves.
Feel the island.
And we really feel it.
However, despite this unique charm, winter still remains undesirable for these businesses. Stormy seas, heavy rains, and shorter daylight hours make this destination appealing to the few and more difficult to reach.
Yesterday was very sunny, and I guess that has something to do with the changing climate.
While winter may become more inviting, summer, the mainstay of tourism, faces a growing unpredictability with extreme heat and sudden storms that threaten the very allure of these spots.
This was our last news. Follow us on our social media and on zetaluis.at.